Got it. So while we're on that topic of wealth building, what is the difference between wealth building and building a legacy?
I like that. What I believe, and I kind of call it, legacy wealth,
Mhm.
because wealth building, and people have different definitions of wealth. I'm not going to take that away from them, but typically wealth building is known as the accumulation of assets,
Mhm.
building, growing your portfolio in that area. When it comes to legacy wealth building, for me, or really building legacy, there's a meaning behind that wealth. It's about generational impact.
Mhm.
So it's about making that money meaningful.
Mhm.
And there are particular skills and strategies that need to be in place to be able to do that. You cannot build a legacy that has a positive impact on autopilot.
Mhm.
And this is what we continue to teach our clients.
What was important to you in your 30s, your 20s, other times it's very different now. Your body is physically changing and needs different things. So for women who are listening, who are, at that point, they've been through so much of their life already and they're thinking, oh, well, all this stuff is so ingrained. How am I going to get through it now? It's kind of late in the game. What can you say to encourage them? To understand that it is not too late in the game to start something, to address something so that you can have this life that you deserve to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, it's never too late, first of all. It's just never too late. And I'm 50, so I'm definitely, relate to the different stages. You get to that stage where I think the blessing and the great part about aging as you get older is that you want less and less BS in your life. We have to understand that you are worth it.
Mhm.
You are valuable, and the decisions that you make are just impacting you. They're impacting generations to come. Even if you don't have any children, there are
Mhm.
people around you that need you in your
Mhm.
greatest version of yourself.
Mhm.
But that will not happen until you are willing to confront the tough things, the tough conversations. And then when you do, you're going to realize, oh, that felt so good to be able to do
Mhm.
that. It
You
just,
realize how big of a suitcase you've been carrying for such a long time, right? The
yes.
burden of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of our clients are single females. And one of the things that I tell them in the beginning, you're about to unshed. You're about to just release. You're about
Hmm.
to not unshed, but you're about to shed some things. You're about to
Hmm.
release
Hmm.
by working with us, because that is one of our biggest objectives, is
Yeah.
to remove the burdens that you've been carrying for far too long.
Right.